One. Hello, happy Monday. Quote for today is about discipline. Discipline is doing what needs to be done even if you don't want to do it. This could look very different for each of you. Some of you are still working, work is harder than ever, it's more stressful than ever, and so you could feel like, hey, I am burnt out. I want to just sit on the couch. I don't want to do anything. Others of you, it may be 3 weeks of your schedule being totally uprooted. You know, kids home, you're not working, and you're like, I just can't. I don't have the space. I don't have the place to do it. I'm not in a mental space to do it. We need you, today's Monday, to tie into that discipline. Like, what do you need to do? Even if you don't want to do it, we need you to force yourself to do it today. Send us a private message. Tell us, what did you not want to do today that you made yourself do? And then take a little reflection. How did that feel? Did you feel a little better? Did you feel a little more in control of your life? Did you feel a little less stressed afterwards? So let's make some hard choices today, do some hard things, and let's start that out by this workout. So day 22, Monday, we're gonna do a warm up. We're going one time through. Of course, you could always go through this twice if you feel like you need something a little extra. 10 alternating quad stretches. We're just gonna come up, bring our foot up, little pull on that quad. If you have a space, you could walk this out, or you could just stay stationary. Nice little hold. It's going to be 10 on each side, so a 20 count total. Then we're going to go into a high knee tuck twist. So what I would like you to do is bring your knee up, squeeze it up, get a nice stretch. Then I'm going to come into a lunge, down, opposite hand goes on the ground, and I'm gonna twist through. I'll get a nice twist into my back. Come up to my start position, grab the opposite knee, pull up, step out, down into that lunge. I'm always twisting towards the leg that's on the knee that's up in the air. Same thing is gonna be each side, so 20 of those total. Then I'm going into 10 hip touches, plank position on this. Nice strong plank, and I'm gonna come up, touch my hip, back down, touch. So there's a transfer of weight that's happening. I'm gonna keep my chain nice and tight, try not to tilt as much as I can keep that under control. And then finally, wall squats. You can find anything, a wall, a beam, whatever you have. This is when we're gonna get nice and close. Hands are going to go up on the wall, and then we're gonna sit ourselves down, okay? So that's what we're looking to do for 10. Chest is up nice and high. We're gonna bring our hands in as narrow as we can, but still keeping them locked out, and then sit ourselves down and come back up. So we're gonna do that facing a wall, arms on the wall. One time through, like I said, a second if you would like it, and then we're gonna go into our strength, pardon me, PVC pipe, broomstick. If you have an empty barbell, you could use that also. It's gonna become a lot of volume. It will be 50 hang snatches and 50 overhead squats with a pause. So if you do have a barbell, you might wanna do the first couple rounds with a PVC, warm up, dial in your mechanics, make sure everything is perfect, and then add some weight to it. So we have 5 hang snatches, nice wide grip on the bar. I'm gonna go from right at the top of my knee. It's a hang, so that barbell should not, or my PVC should not be going past my kneecaps. So from here, I'm thinking about driving my hips back, creating tension in my hamstrings, glutes, backs, nice and flat. I'm pulling up on the bar by bringing those shoulder blades back. From here, I'm going to drive up, land overhead, right in that hang snatch. Okay, we're going to do 5 of those. And then we're gonna go right into the overhead squat. We're gonna leave it high. I'm gonna sit down, hold for 3 full seconds, stand back up. Sit down, 3 full seconds, stand back up. Once I have 5 of each, I'm gonna take 60 seconds off. Shake it out, stretch, let my muscles recover. Then I'm going back into 5 and 5, 10 rounds of that. Then we're moving into our conditioning. Conditioning, it has a 15-minute time cap. So set your timer on your phone. Don't exceed 15 minutes. I want you to stay focused. I want you to try not to take as many breaks and hold yourself to that cap. Here's the format: 18, 15, 12, 9, 6, 3. So it will be 18 of each, then 15 of each, working our way down. If you have 2 pieces of equipment, you could use them. So for example, the dumbbell or kettlebell bent over row, I have 2 pieces of equipment. I'm gonna make a little hinge. I'm here for my bent over row. I would do 18 total. If I had 1 piece of equipment, then I'm gonna be here, 18 on one side, and I'm going to come over 18 on the other. So that's how it will vary if you have 2 pieces of equipment or 1. So that's the bent over row. Then we're gonna go into a strict burpee. Strict burpee is just like a regular burpee, except I'm not gonna have that kind of flop on the ground and that snake back up. I'm gonna make the bottom position really crisp and strict. So for here, my hands are on the ground. You could do a strict push-up or you could do a hands-off deck, but I'm gonna make that push-up really tight, and I'm gonna do that for every single one. Then last but not least, a seated Z press. Same rules apply with the pieces of equipment. If I have two, I can grab my two pieces of equipment. I'm here, belly's tight, legs are active. I drag up overhead for 1, 2, all the way to 18. Or one piece of equipment, I'm here for 18 on one side, and then I switch 18 on the other. So with that, I really wanna activate my whole core. Chest is tight, shoulders are back, driving straight up overhead. Okay, so 18 of everything, then 15, 12, 9, 6, and 3. The only other option you have is if you have access to a pull-up bar, you could do pull-ups instead of these bent over rows. And obviously you'll just keep these numbers for your total pull-ups. If you have any questions, reach out to us. Do some hard things today. It is Monday. It's gonna be an awesome week. See you soon.